Check, check, check. very pleasant good evening, and we welcome you to Ventura for Ventura College basketball here on the VC Sports Network and SoCalCollegeSports.com. Tonight, the Pirates back in action with a record on the season of 16-2. They are perfect 4-0 in conference play so far as they welcome in the Santa Barbara City College Vaqueros, who come in with a record of 7-13 and a conference record of 2-4 overall. Well, the Pirates, after a couple of losses in a row, are back to their winning ways with 4 straight under Coach Joey Ramirez, led by Anthony and Adrian McIntyre on the season, combining for a near 40 points a game, with a little bit of help from Anthony Garza, who comes in averaging 10.9 points per game. This will be their second meeting of the season against the Vaqueros. They won 93-67. The Pirates did back in the conference opener for both teams. The Vaqueros are led by freshman Adam Weingard, who comes in averaging 13.4 points per game. A versatile and solid scorer, Wilfred Nato, averages 10.2 points per game in the 2-guard spot. But beyond that, it's a pretty balanced team that gets a second crack here at the Pirates tonight after they lost in one-sided fashion in the first matchup between these two teams. We're almost set to go, and we are happy to have you here with us for Pirate basketball. Just one game tonight, the women's game postponed against Santa Barbara City College. So we'll have the men's game for you, and then we'll be back a week from tonight with our next Pirate doubleheader. Starting 5 for the Pirates, they'll go with Anthony and Adrian McIntyre in the backcourt. Aaron DeWuji up front, along with Schulten Tobin and Anthony Garza. And we'll set the Vaquero lineup for you shortly. Tobin for the Pirates, who win the opening tap, and we're underway. Pirates in the white, working against the Vaqueros in the visiting red jerseys. This is Elijah Simpson on Tobin near steal. Tobin drops the pass down low, and a layup up and good for McIntyre. So the Pirates on the board. Jalen Bates at the controls. Outside, Bryson Gossett. This is Matthew Condon, who will try for 3. Caught a little bit of glass, no good, and the Pirates back the other way, looking to extend on the early 2-0 lead. So it's Bates and Condon in the backcourt, Elijah Simpson up front, along with Weingard and Gossett to start the game for the Vaqueros. DeWuji will get it back outside. Adrian McIntyre, 22.4 points per game, tries to hook the pass down low, and he overshot everybody, but the Pirates get a break. 7 on the shot clock. And they'll have another chance as it's out off the Vaqueros. That one tapped, ends up with McIntyre. Shot clock winding down. Anthony McIntyre will fire for 3, and it goes glass, and it's good. So a 5-0 lead as Anthony McIntyre banks in the 3, battling the shot clock. Anthony McIntyre missed the first matchup between these two teams. So this is his first look at the Vaqueros. I want to correct myself. That was Wilfred Nato. I think Jalen Bates is not in the lineup to start here tonight. It's Condon and Nato in the backcourt. Pressure from McIntyre, and now Nato leans over the dribble, down to 4 on the shot clock. Nato's going to have to fire from 25 and buries it. So Nato hits the 3, and the Pirates take a quick timeout. So Nato battling the shot clock as we keep it here, hitting the long 3. And that gets the Vaqueros on the board early on as it's 5-3. And that was something of a life preserver. Meanwhile, a turnover in the backcourt, and the Pirates give it right back. The Vaqueros will go back to work, baseline left. They'll bring it in. 5-3 in the early going, just a couple of minutes in. Pirate basketball here on the VC Sports Network. Back outside to Simpson. Simpson started the season coming off the bench for the Vaqueros, but they have inserted him to the starting lineup, and he has blossomed, averaging nearly 14 points a game since entering the starting lineup. Interior feed, and that was off of NATO. And out of play. Looked like Gossett trying to feed that one through a lot of hands and legs for the Pirates, and it ends up going out off the Vaqueros. Anthony McIntyre kicks it out to Tobin. Shot clock at 15. Tobin out to McIntyre. McIntyre contact from NATO. And the foul on Wilfred NATO. That's his first. And McIntyre will bring it in. Foul line extended left. Now Adrian McIntyre leans over the dribble. Off to Anthony. Anthony on the drive, right of the lane, runner, good, and one. I'll take you back on this one. Watch the work of Anthony McIntyre, who's up to 5 early. And he'll head to the line and hit the free throw as we bring you back live. 8-3 in favor of the Pirates. 6 early for Anthony McIntyre. As I say, missed the first game between these two teams, making up for lost time. NATO pivoting down low, kicks it back outside. Simpson will work it around. This is Weingard with his first touch, and he's fouled by Tobin. For Tobin, that'll be his first foul, the first on the Pirates. 17:06 to go. They'll bring it in baseline right. Shot clock at 20, interior feed. Gossett has the shot blocked by Garza. Pirates want to run. McIntyre fakes, lays it up, and he walked. Well, that was a pretty nifty move from McIntyre, but doesn't get the call. Instead, it's a Pirate turnover. Stays at 8-3. Pirate defense has been stifling early. The one hoop for the Vaqueros early came with the shot clock winding down, and NATO hit from about 25 feet. Gossett outside. They work it around. This is Condon. Simpson behind the back on the drive. Scoop up, no good. Garza has the board. Well, that was tremendous body control from Elijah Simpson, and that would have been a spectacular finish had he been able to do it. McIntyre down the lane, scoops it up. No, Tobin has the offensive rebound. Tobin working hard in a crowd, and he's fouled. So Shilton Tobin hits the offensive glass, and the Pirates will have some free throws coming. Tobin, 63% from the line on the season. As Tobin readies the free throw, it's up and good. And now we see Bates come on. Jalen Bates, who missed 1 out of 2. Meanwhile, for the Pirates, offensive rebound, and Dewuji is hammered down low. He'll go back to the line as Condon going to make him earn it from the stripe. Watch here, the work on the offensive glass. But McIntyre, what great effort. And Condon just going to send Dewuji to the line. That was an old school foul. Tommy Condon got his money's worth. 9-3 in favor of the Pirates, and Aaron Dewuji will check in. Started to say that Jalen Bates up off the bench, so he is on. For the Vaqueros, Bates missed about 6 weeks with a broken hand, but has returned in the last couple of weeks and had a chance to talk to Coach Devin Engelbrett for the Vaqueros, and says, you know, we're a lot better team with Jalen in there, mainly because this man, Will NATO, moves back to his more comfortable 2-guard spot. That pass, meanwhile, picked off by McIntyre, lays it up and in. Adrian McIntyre with the steal, goes coast to coast. Condon quickly back the other way. Garza might have got a piece. Anthony McIntyre in the open court, into the lane, scoops it up, yes, and one. And the Pirates on a run early, now lead it 14-3. Going to take you back to the work and watch McIntyre after his brother had the steal and the lay-in. McIntyre the hoop and the harm. And he'll head to the line again. What a fast start for Anthony McIntyre. That one rims high, no good, tapped out of play. Stays at 14-3. Again, talking about the Vaqueros getting Bates back. Nato, Simpson, Condon, they have a number of guys who will run the offense, but Jalen Bates is really the pure point guard on the team, and that moves Nato back where he can be a little more of a scorer in that two-guard spot. So the Vaqueros a little more of a complete team getting Bates back, but they're in major trouble here. Down 14-3 early, the Pirates threatening to break this one wide open early. Weingart fakes, comes up shooting from 16. That is pretty. Adam Weingart, and he's a scorer, up over 13 a game. And again, talking about as Garza goes down and the foul going to be called on Bryson Gossett. Talking about Weingart, and again, Coach Devin Engelbrecht saying that, he can score in a lot of ways. That's what makes him such a great offensive player. He can get to the basket. He's got the pure shooting ability from outside. We just saw that there. And you also, he can get himself to the line. He can just beat you in a lot of ways. If he's got a size advantage, he can work down low as well. So awful lot of ways that Weingart can get it done, just does there to break the Pirate run. Garza working down low, spins at baseline. In the corner, Dewuji will try for three and hit. It's a highlight reel early for the Pirates, who lead at 17-5 as Dewuji gets into the act. He's got three. And meanwhile, the Vaqueros just trying to survive early. See if they can right the ship. They're already down 12. Weingart working on Tobin. Into the lane, the fade away, rims no. Garza has the rebound. Pirates quickly into the front court at 17-5. McIntyre, he's so difficult to stop. And right there, the drive and the score, 19-5. Adrian McIntyre just makes it look so easy. Will Nato working on Garza, giving away a few inches, and Garza gets him with the body. That'll be the first foul for Anthony Garza. The Pirates now with just 2 team fouls. The Vaqueros are up to 6 team fouls. So add that to the laundry list of problems early for the Vaqueros as they're battling some foul trouble. Get it outside. J.J. Fain has checked in. That one rims high, no good, as John Pearson has also checked in. So Devin Engelbrecht going to go to his bench early. 14-17 and counting remaining in the first half, and the Pirates already on top. 19-5, give and go. McIntyre with the finish at the rim. 21-5. Weingart looking down low, turnaround shot is short. They try to lead, looking for Garza. Billy Whitting was there with the defense, and it's out of play. It'll stay with the Pirates. Timeout on the floor, 13:47 remaining here in the first half, and it's all Pirates early. They lead at 21-5. It's Ventura College basketball, brought to you by the Crown Plaza Hotel, the official hotel of Ventura College Athletics. bring you back live as you see a couple of the early highlights, and there are many here in this first 6+ minutes for the Pirates, who lead it 21-5, 13:43, and now they'll show full court pressure as Cordell Gordon checks in as well. The pass intended for Fain, and Pearson threw it away. I'd like to see John Pearson follow the old Dick Vitale advice, always go in the lane with the intention of shooting. So I think he had a pretty good look at the front of the rim, but had made up his mind to try and find Fain in the corner. And the pass off the mark, and the turnover gives it back. Jelani Bell has checked in for the Pirates, along with the McIntyres, Tobin, and Gordon on the floor. So a small lineup for Joey Ramirez and a foul off the ball. The Pirates give it right back, 13-22. Remaining here in the first half, and the Pirates with the 21-5 lead. Jalen Bates over the timeline. Checked by Adrian McIntyre. Fain starts a drive on Bell, drops it down low. This is Pearson. Pearson spins and gets the roll. John Pearson goes to the hook. 21-7. McIntyre fouled by Bates and continues there, but no shot. Nonetheless, that's the 7th team foul as Bates picks up his second foul, and it'll send McIntyre to the line. So Adrian McIntyre heads to the line where he shoots 83%. McIntyre readies the first, and it's good. 1-1, so he's got one more coming. 12:57 remaining. Caleb Geisendorfer checking in for the Pirates. They'll get a little bit bigger with Geisendorfer in the lineup. One more coming. Up and good. So Adrian McIntyre, I believe he's got 6. We don't have the live stats tonight, so I'm consulting here. And actually, I undersold him. He's got 10. Well, see, that's why it helps. 2 still have the scoreboard. So we can keep you abreast of some of the stats here, specifically the scoring. Bates with a baseline drive off to Weingart in the corner. Weingart drives the lane on Geisendorfer, tries the interior feed. Gordon's got the steal. The Pirates want to run, but it's a travel on Gordon. Just couldn't get that pass out. And with 12:32 remaining in the first half, Santa Barbara will get it back. They trail it 23-7. On the drive, Weingart fouled. So Weingart going to head to the line, and watch there, able to get a step on Geisendorfer, and that's why Adam Weingart's so difficult to deal with. When he's got the size, obviously, he can work down low, but if he's got the advantage on the outside, he can recognize that and create the matchup problem that way. That time he's able to get a step on Geisendorfer. And Gordon, with the help, ends up committing the foul. 21-9, or I should say 23-9. Pirates with the lead and the ball. Bell pops for 3 off the back iron. Long rebound, and Bates has it. Pressure in the backcourt, and McIntyre has the steal. McIntyre in from the right, hangs in the air, tipped up and in by his brother. So Adrian finishes. He's got 12, 25-9, and it all started with great pressure defense from Bell and Anthony McIntyre. Well, just when the Vaqueros think they might have a chance, Pirates create a turnover. Whitting missing from 3. McIntyre fakes, finds Geisendorfer down low. Layup won't go. Rebound tapped around, and Whitting has it in the crowd. That was a good look for Geisendorfer off a good pass from McIntyre, but couldn't quite finish. 25-9. in favor of the Pirates. Weingart dancing on the dribble, hooks a pass down low. Whitting. The double team comes from Gordon, and Whitting unable to get the shot to go. Pirates want to run. That's great anticipation by Billy Whitting, and it's going to create a breakaway for Weingart, who lays it up and in. Well, that started with fantastic defense by Billy Whitting, coming back, shutting down that passing lane. And then he had the presence of mind to find Weingart. Weingart now with 6, and it's 25-11. Pick and roll up top. Geisendorfer is hammered. He'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Watch here as Geisendorfer sets the screen and then rolls. Nicely done. And Caleb Geisendorfer with a couple of free throws coming. 10:51 to go here in the first half. Up and good. Well, the Pirates a solid free throw shooting team. Geisendorfer shoots 61%, but as a team, they're up over 70% at 71%. This is a team obviously looking ahead to a postseason appearance. They're 16-2 at this point. I think it's safe to say, little question but that they'll be part of the postseason this season. Maybe even hosting for a round or two. We'll see how that all shakes out, but you better believe when you get to the postseason, things like hitting your free throws are going to matter. And this is a team, it's a solid free throw shooting team. Michael Nuloe checks in for Ventura. 27-11. Fain hands back to Nato. Nato gets a screen from Luke Sinclair, who's come on. Fain buries the 3. Step back 3 for J.J. Fain. 27-14. And McIntyre driving on Nato, and Nato picks up the foul. And again, this is good recognition by McIntyre. Will head to the line for a couple of free throws. And then you watch there the contact, and that's just such a tough assignment for Nato, who picks up a second foul. And McIntyre, not simply strong, but cagey, and uses his body well, and that time able to create that contact and then get a shot up on the rim and get himself to the line where he hits the first free throw. Up to 13 in the game. Adrian McIntyre's had 5 games this season in which he's gone for 30 or more, so he can fill it up. Hits the second. 29-14, midway through the first half. As Nato brings it over the timeline. And they'll work it around. Fain, who just hit the 3, off to Nato. Nato, a little hesitation. Great steal by Anthony McIntyre, reading the passing lane. Bell in from the left, off to Gordon, lays it up, no good. Rebound tapped around, it's still on the floor, and Nato's got it. Pirates come up empty on the break. 2 on 3, Nato with the teardrop off the glass, no good, knocked out of bounds, and it's going back to the Pirates. Back and forth action, but nobody could get a shot to go, and we stay at 29-14. Man, that was some kind of steal by Anthony McIntyre. Just a great read from Anthony McIntyre, coming off a strong performance in the win against Cuesta in our last broadcast. A 2-point win for the Pirates, and McIntyre was huge with 16 points and 13 rebounds as brother Adrian McIntyre battled foul trouble in that one. And it was Anthony McIntyre and Anthony Garza with a big-time performance in the second half by Jelani Bell that really helped the Pirates survive and stay undefeated in conference play against a very solid Cuesta team that had come in winners of 5 in a row. Meanwhile, McIntyre just continues to get it done at the line. 30-14. And one more free throw coming for Adrian McIntyre. And he hits it. 31-14. We'll correct the scoreboard for you in just a sec. 17-point lead. Simpson. Mentioned him at the top, but he's been held scoreless so far. Now working on Nuloe all the way to the rim. Lays it up and in, but I believe, we'll watch that one again, but I believe that was before the shot. Let's see what it is. Yeah, it is. Let's watch here. And this is the first time that Simpson's really just gotten to the basket and made the determination that that's what he's going to do. Near steal, Pearson tries for three. It's short. And we'll bring you back live as the Pirates have the rebound. 2-on-1 now if they hurry. Gordon has Nuloe, leaves it off for Bell. That's a great job by Santa Barbara to get back defensively. Again, still 31-14. We're going to correct the scoreboard in a moment. Adrian McIntyre has Luke Sinclair in a switch. McIntyre drives it to the rim, lays it up and in. 33-14. Adrian McIntyre filling it up in this first half. He's got 18. Man, oh man. Sinclair, low post, kicks it outside. Fain with a long three off the glass. Well, Fain with a couple of threes. 33-17, doing his best to keep the Vaqueros in this one, but the Pirates in command early, 33-17. Nuloe at the elbow. McIntyre trying to establish down low. Good feed to Gordon, trying to gather himself, and he lost the handle, and a steal now for Santa Barbara. Ahead looking for Fain, and the pass off the mark. That was Trevor Lee who has checked in, spotted Fain, but unable to connect on the pass. Fain would have had a layup if he could have gotten the pass to him, but Pirates dodge a bullet there, but maintain the 16-point lead. And now it's McIntyre who will direct traffic. Lee on him. It's a screen from Nuloe. McIntyre drops it off. Bell on the wing around the Nuloe screen. Shot clock at 11. Garza in the lane. Turnaround shot was short. Weingard with the rebound. Weingard on Garza, driving all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Let me take you back here real quick as Weingard gets ready. And watch Fain here. That's from about 28 feet. Meanwhile, Weingard readies the free throw. Up and good. One more coming as Aaron DeWuji returns. Weingard, talked about solid shooter, of course. 69% from the line. 33-19. 14-point lead for the Pirates. Well, the Pirates have gotten off to such a torrid start here as McIntyre steps back for three around and out. Rebound on the floor and going back to Santa Barbara. And I think the only thing that you got to worry about here, if you're a Pirate fan, is mightn't they get a little complacent for a stretch? It's been so easy early, and they had that big lead from the outset. But you can't go to sleep. There's a lot of time here. We're still in the first half, 33-19. So we'll see if the Pirates can stay on top of this one. They were in a nip-and-tuck battle against Cuesta throughout. Last time they never really could get away from Cuesta. Great feed down low. Sinclair lays it up and in. So Sinclair with the layup off the great feed from Simpson. When we talked about that Simpson, Nato, Bates, they can all run the offense. And there you see Simpson does a great job. Donovan Williams on for the Pirates, fans it out. They work it down low to Garza. Spins into the lane, a little body from Sinclair, no call, and now Garza goes up and he's fouled. Take you back here and watch as Garza, there was a little bit of body, no call, but Garza stays with it, and Sinclair with the foul there. That's his first, and it'll send Garza to the line. Anthony Garza, third on the team in scoring. Just under 11 points a game. Missed the first free throw. So Garza, freshman out of Shadow Ridge High School, Surprise, Arizona. One more free throw coming. No, rimming no. So Garza comes up empty at the line. Stays a 12-point game. Now it's Weingard. In control, comes up shooting from 18 feet, rims high, no good, and Garza snaps down the board. Wants to run, gets it out to DeWuji. Again, Vaqueros, great job getting back. Tobin drops it down low. Garza fakes, lays it up and in. And down goes Garza at half court, but they'll help him up. Timeout on the floor. 35-21. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll keep it here and take you back to the good work by the Pirates in transition as Garza, that's a great fake. And he finishes up there, and then we'll run in with Chilton Tobin, but everybody's okay. 35-21. Pirates have been in control from the outset. They grabbed a double-digit lead within the first couple of minutes of this one, and they have maintained that lead, though the Vaqueros have managed to right the ship somewhat as this first half is going on. But they haven't been able to cut substantially into this deficit, still trailing it by 14 with 6:27. And counting remaining here in the first half. Trevor Lee leans over the dribble. McIntyre all over J.J. Fain. Sinclair. Now they get it to Fain, about 30 feet out. Shot clock at 16. Weingard. DeWuji on him. Down to 11. Fain will try from 25. No good. Rebound off to McIntyre. Here come the Pirates after a good defensive set. Chilton Tobin kicks it out. McIntyre fakes, now fires for three and hits. Anthony McIntyre, he's got 11. So again, Anthony and Adrian, 29 points combined here in the first half. And the Pirates have the 17-point lead. Weingard leads the Vaqueros with 8 points. Driving on DeWuji, great feed. Sinclair's reverse won't go. DeWuji off to Tobin. Chilton Tobin drives on Sinclair, just flicks it up there. No call. Follow won't go for Gordon. Excuse me, for Elijah McLeod. So McLeod couldn't get the follow to go. Meanwhile, a foul called down low. I believe this will go against Anthony McIntyre, and it'll send Trevor Lee to the line for a 1-and-1. No, it's actually, it's going to be DeWuji who gets the foul call. And Trevor Lee will head to the line. Hits the first. One more coming for Trevor Lee. Shoots 57% from the line. 1 out of 2. 38-22. Tobin quickly into the front court. McLeod faces up at the elbow. A little shimmy. Comes up shooting from 12 feet. That is pretty. I'm going to give you a quick look here at the work on McLeod. Man, that's a nice shot from Elijah McLeod, who doesn't get a whole lot of minutes. 40-22. Back live. Meanwhile, Demarion Sears has checked in. That one knocked free and stolen. McIntyre on the breakaway. Pirate lead is 20. Back quickly the other way, and Sinclair with a hoop. Well, that's a good job by the Vaqueros, not giving up on the play, and nobody picks up Trevor Lee, and he finds Sinclair, who runs the floor, gets the layup. That's definitely a travel. All right, buddy and broadcast partner Mike Cepeda, very good at reading that one, but that was one even I could get. 42-24, 4:10 to go. Travel on Tobin, gives it back. Pretty quick moving first half, 4:10 to go, and Pirates 42-24. They have the lead. Simpson into the front court, gets it back. Drives it on Tobin, lost the handle, but got it back. Tommy Condon driving on McIntyre, comes up shooting around and out, and McIntyre wards off for the rebound, and a foul down low. That'll go on Condon, and Condon with a good drive on McIntyre, but couldn't get the roll on the layup and instead picks up his third foul in the backcourt as Anthony McIntyre will head to the line. Pirates leading it by 18. And McIntyre readies the first free throw. Up and good. Again, I'll have to look at the stats to have, but I know Garza missed a couple of free throws, but the Pirates have been able to get to the line quite a bit and have knocked down their free throws in this first half, and that has helped them to this sizable lead, 43-24. Up and good. 44-24. Anthony now with 15 points. Adrian has 18. He's not on the floor right now. 44-24. Simpson out to Whitting. Wants Weingard. Back outside to Sears. Sears off to, that was Walker Grossi who has checked in as well. So the Vaqueros going deep into the bench, and Walker Grossi with the left-handed hook. 44-26, 18-point game. Hands off to McIntyre, who can't get the roll, but he'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Well, that was a heck of a move by McIntyre, and he almost got the hoop in the arm. Instead, he'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. And McIntyre has made himself at home at the line here in the first half. Misses that one. That's his first miss at the line, if memory serves. 15 points in the game. It's McIntyre along with Bell, Tobin, along with McLeod and DeWuji on the floor for the Pirates. 0 for 2, the tap won't go from Tobin, but it ends up with McIntyre. Another chance for the Pirates. DeWuji for 3, rimming no. Whitting has the rebound. Well, the Pirates bought themselves a couple of more chances, but couldn't get it to go. 44-26. It's an 18-point lead. Weingard, Sears between the circles. Might have gotten away with the travel. Hooks it down low. Grossi again goes to the left-handed hook. That one was short, and Tobin has the rebound. Tobin in transition. It's a 5-on-4 if they hurry. Tobin with a little fake spins, goes glass, no good, foul called. Demarion Sears with the call, and let's watch Tobin here not give up on this play. It's a clever play. Turns right, and all of a sudden able to drive the lane, get to the rim, can't get it to go, and then misses the free throw, as we'll bring you back live. So all of a sudden, the Pirates, who've been so solid at the line, starting to have some troubles. Missed 3 in a row, and Tobin hits that one. 45-26. Down to 2:19 to go here in the first half. Weingard swings it across to Simpson. Simpson still scoreless in the first half. We talked about what a difference he's made offensively for this Pirate team, but it's not unlike the Pirates, as that one's off of Ventura. It'll stay with Santa Barbara to really do a good job of pretty well shutting somebody down offensively. And the first matchup between these two teams, Adam Weingard, the leading scorer for the Vaqueros, had just 7 points. That 7-point total is tied for his season low on the season. So the Pirates, they can lock you up. 45-26. And so far, they've done a good job containing Elijah Simpson. Down to 2 minutes. Bell at the controls. Jelani Bell, little stutter step on Simpson, lays it up and in. That is pretty. Jelani Bell, and now the Pirates will show pressure on Demarion Sears in the backcourt with Bell. Sears over the timeline. 47-26, 21-point lead. Whitting will try for 3. Off the back iron, long rebound to Tobin, who wants to run. No numbers, but Tobin all the way to the glass, lays it up and in. So Schulten Tobin didn't have the numbers, but was nonetheless able to drive and score. The Pirates now have their largest lead at 49-26. Weingart has that shot rejected by McLeod. .102 remaining here in the first half. All Pirates. Sears looking to bring it in and does. Weingart checked by McLeod, or I should say by Tobin. Now picked up by McLeod in the switch. Spins into the lane. Weingart whirls to his right and scores. 49-28. Adam Weingart has 10 for Santa Barbara. Jelani Bell, checked by Simpson. They clear out for Tobin. Tobin faces up on Whitting. Drives, spins back to his right. And this is going to be a travel on Tobin. So no shot clock, 28.3 to go. 48-23. Should say 49-28. I think I misspoke there. 21-point lead. That one wide of the mark on Whitting. And it's going to be a turnover on Santa Barbara. And now it's the Pirates that will be able to play for the final shot as the Vaqueros give it away. And now the Pirates, who did put up 100 against Pierce a week and a half ago. Geisendorfer has that one picked and stolen. Quickly back the other way. Down to 3 seconds. Still got time. Weingart has that one knocked out of play, and now with 2.1. The Vaqueros will bring it in on the near side. Weingart in the corner lobs, but overshoots Simpson, and that'll do it for the first half. Halftime from Ventura. And the Pirates leading the Vaqueros 49-28. VC basketball on the VC Sports Network, brought to you by Crown Plaza Hotel, the official hotel of Ventura College Athletics. Start of the second half. With the Pirates leading at 49-28, led by Adrian McIntyre with 18 points. Anthony McIntyre chipping in with 15 for Ventura. As they lead it by 21, meanwhile, the Vaqueros led by Adam Weingart with 10 points. But an uphill climb in the second half. And this is the second meeting of the season between these two teams. A 49-28 point lead for the Pirates right now. And a 26-point win the first time these two teams met earlier in this conference schedule as Condon lays it up and in. Nice job by Tommy Condon. Condon's an interesting story. He started the season in the starting lineup for the Vaqueros. But Elijah Simpson came on and they made the decision to go with Simpson in the starting lineup, and Condon was asked to come off the bench. And Coach Devin Engelbrett said, Tommy Condon's been great on this team and knows that he's a critical player and that he'll see a lot of time down the stretch in games. And the feeling was that Condon would do well to get the feel of the game, start the game on the bench, and then come in. And he has embraced that role for this team and has really spearheaded this bench. 49-30, turnaround shot for Garza is up and good, 51-30. As Anthony Garza goes to work. A quiet first half for Garza. That's just 4 points in the game. It's 51-30 in favor of Ventura. Nato goes behind the back, hooks a pass looking for Weingart, but they weren't on the same page. As it fires past Schulten Tobin, who didn't get a piece of it, and so it'll go to Ventura. So Nato, who battled foul trouble in the first half, he's out there with 3 fouls. With the turnover, Garza turnaround shot. They try to establish him early. That one no good. Weingart flies in for the board for Santa Barbara. Crossing over on DeWuji, who's done a good job making Weingart earn it. In the low post, turnaround shot goes glass and scores. Well, welcome to Adam Weingart. He can score from all over. And that time, the turnaround shot after DeWuji did a pretty good job initially, matching up. Tobin. And Weingart ties him up. And the jump ball call will keep it with Ventura. So the possession arrow favors the Pirates early on in the second half. 51-32, Ventura with the lead. And just one game tonight, the women's game postponed. So hopefully we'll be back for that one. Either way, Garza throws it down off the good feed from Tobin. 53-32. Meanwhile, McIntyre able to break up the pass. It'll stay with Santa Barbara. Let's watch here. Garza working off the ball. And initially, they tie up Tobin. Watch him stay with it and then find Garza for the dunk. 53-32. Back live. Nato harassed by DeWuji. Baseline jumper no good. It was Bryson Gossett who played limited minutes in the first half. McIntyre almost with the three-point opportunity, but can't get the roll. And instead, he'll head to the line for a couple of more free throws. And Anthony McIntyre has lived at the line in this one. 21-point lead. He'll head to the line for a couple of more free throws. Anthony McIntyre came in shooting 77% from the line on the season. I want to say we're right about on that. I think he's 7 of 9 from the line. Again, that's unofficial. Don't have the live stats here tonight, so keep you up to date on the points. Up and good. 55-32. This matches the Pirates' largest lead at 23. Nato between the rings. Off to Condon. Condon launches the long three, back iron, long rebound, and DeWuji high up for the board. And they're going to say that Nato got him with the body, and it looked like Nato trying to box out. Let's see if maybe we have the tail end of that. Let me get this up here. Oh, yeah, we definitely have it. Okay. And let's see. See Nato there battling against DeWuji, and maybe just got underneath him a little bit there. That's a significant call, as it is the 4th foul on Will Nato, who will stay on the floor. Great entry feed to Tobin, who gets the roll. Going to bring you back live. 57-32. Weingart in transition, misses from 3. And a foul on the rebound. Keep it here. This will go against DeWuji. First team foul on the Pirates, as Nato now will check out with the 4 fouls, and we'll see Jalen Bates come on for Santa Barbara. And now Bates has it. Fresh shot clock, now at 24. Condon, checked by McIntyre, on the drive, stops and pops from 12 feet and gets the roll. So Tommy Condon hits the shot. He's got 4. 57-34. Garza in the high post, back to McIntyre, fakes on Condon, drives the lane, in a crowd, double pump, and he gets it off the glass. Anthony McIntyre filling it up. He is now the leading scorer in the game with 19. We will revisit that play, 59-34. That was great defense. And the Vaqueros really converged on McIntyre. Bates with the runner, no good, and a foul called. So Jalen Bates will head to the line. Let's take you back to the strength and athleticism of Anthony McIntyre. And again, the convergence there, and just hangs, double pump, puts it off the glass and in. What can you do? And we'll bring you back to Jalen Bates at the line, up and good. 59-35, 16-22 to go in the game. The Pirates have been in control throughout, looking for their 5th win in conference play without a loss. And it'll obviously keep them on top of the Western State Conference. They have won that conference 5 years in a row, looking for number 6 under head coach Joey Ramirez. 59-36. McIntyre open for 3, rims high, no good. Tobin on the offensive glass, great feed to Garza, who will lay it up and in. Schulten Tobin crashing the boards and then finding Garza, who cleans it up. Garza's now got 8, 6 here in the second half. Simpson on the drive, runner no good. McIntyre has the rebound in transition. Here come the Pirates, and that one up over everybody. Oh. Schulten Tobin would need to be getting ready for the Olympic high jump right now if he was going to come down with that one. That one got away from Adrian McIntyre, and it's not a whole lot has gone wrong for the Pirates in this one, but that was an opportunity missed in transition. Stays at 61-36. Bates over the timeline to DeWuji on him. Starts to back down. Condon to his right, into the lane, hangs in the air, shot off the glass, won't go. Offensive rebound, Gossett not there. And Garza has the rebound. He's fouled in the backcourt. Good sportsmanship from Condon. I like a little contact there. And I think Garza just wants to go on playing. So the foul on Condon is his 4th. So now you got Nato and Condon each with 4. The Vaqueros got themselves in foul trouble early on in this one. McIntyre around the high screen. Now Garza rolls down low, goes glass and lays it in. That's pretty from Anthony Garza, who is getting it going here in this second half with 8 points, now 10 in the game. 63-36. The Pirates now step out to their largest lead at 27. Condon fake, starts a drive, through it right to McIntyre. McIntyre one-on-one, up and in on Simpson. Adrian McIntyre so tough to stop in transition. That one knocked free and saved by Tobin. Ahead to McIntyre, now 2-on-1. McIntyre leaves it for his brother, high off the glass and in. Turning into a track meet now for the Pirates, who lead at 67-36. They are all over Santa Barbara in this one. It started from the outset. And after something of a struggle against a dangerous Cuesta team in their last home game, the Pirates really enjoying themselves in this one as Bates hits the triple. Timeout on the floor. 67-39, 14 minutes to go in the game. You're watching Ventura College basketball on the VC Sports Network. Bring you back to Ventura College for Pirate basketball here on the VC Sports Network, brought to you by Crown Plaza Hotel. 67-39. Pirates leading it by 28, and they've got the ball. Garza hands off. Donovan Williams has checked in. Out to Dewuji. Garza will try for three, no good. Rebound on the floor, and Tobin recovers again. Another rebound for Shelton Tobin. Williams steps into a three, that's short. Long rebound, Williams giving chase, tries to save it off Bates, but can't. Well, that was a nice job. Meanwhile, Darius Butler has checked in for the Pirates. Bates does a good job anticipating, gets it back for the Vaqueros, who trail it by 28. Weingart stops and pops from 15, in and out. Rebound off to Garza. 67-39. 28-point lead. Meanwhile, a foul up top, and this one going to go against Garza. So Anthony Garza, that is his fourth, and he'll be replaced by Michael Nuloe. So Garza battling some foul trouble in that first half, but he had a strong start to this second half. 10 points here in the first few minutes of the second half to help the Pirates widen this lead. They led by 21 at the break. They now lead it by 28. They enter it down low looking for Sinclair, but Nuloe gets a hand in. Another turnover. Tobin, little hesitation, drives the lane, has that one stripped out of play. It'll stay with Ventura, shot clock at 24. Darius Butler will bring it in, baseline left. This is Donovan Williams. Butler gets it back, corner three, rims high, no good. And that was Dewuji trying to keep it alive, but over the back on Billy Whitting. So Dewuji with his second. And it'll go back to Santa Barbara, 67-39. 28-point lead. For the Pirates, Jalen Bates. Over the timeline, checked by Williams. J.J. Fain back on. He hit a couple of threes in the first half for Santa Barbara. Bates dancing on the dribble. A little hesitation, spins back to his right, fade away, rimming no. Rebound, Tobin keeps it alive, but it finds its way to Fain, who comes up shooting from 15, too strong. Rebound on the floor, and Tobin's got it this time. So Shelton Tobin all over the boards, drops it down low for Butler, in from the left. Might have lost the handle on the way up, but he's fouled. So Darius Butler will head to the line. Launch here. A little shake and bake from Shelton Tobin. Good feed. Hard to say. Whitting got him with the body. And Tobin will head to the line. It's the first. Darius Butler, appearing in just his 9th game on the season. 40% foul shooter, over 3 points a game. Rounding out on the second. The Pirates settle for 1 out of 2. They lead it by 29. Williams checking Bates, who drives all the way to the rim, but has that one blocked by Nuloe. Out of play. It'll stay with Santa Barbara. 11:59 remaining in the ballgame. Out top, lazy pass. Nuloe with the interception. He's in one-on-one on Sinclair. Euro step to the glass, foul called, and Nuloe going to head to the line. And watch Nuloe coming right at you here. Big step, and Sinclair with his second foul. And Michael Nuloe will head to the line. Ready is the first free throw, in and out. One more coming for Nuloe. 50% foul shooter. Trying to get in the scorebook and can't do it on the second one. Steal down low by Tobin. But a late whistle and a foul call. Boy, that looked pretty clean. But ref right there, pretty good view. And the foul instead goes on Tobin. Empty trip for the Pirates. Bates gets a screen from Sinclair. Fain off a screen, pops from 3, back iron, but Sinclair has the rebound. Tries to drop it down low, looking for Whitting, battling against Tobin, and this one's off of Whitting. Great job by Shelton Tobin defensively. Ultimately, able to get the ball back for Ventura. 68-39, stays a 29-point game. Pirates in this, the second meeting between these two teams, and they won the first one handily as well. Williams with the crossover outside. 3 on the way is good. Max Kadlick open for 3, and he knocks it down. 71-39. Kadlick shoots 43% from 3-point range, so he can stroke it. Tobin with the block. And on the break, Tobin fouled, going to head to the line for a couple of free throws off a good feed from Darius Butler. Well, let's take you back moments ago to the good work. Watch Williams here. A crossover on Pearson, and Kadlick spotting up right off the bench, and bang. 71-39, first free throw up and good for Tobin. You see the Pirate bench, they're into it. Why not? Max Kadlick, who doesn't see a whole lot of minutes, gets an opportunity here, and he comes in and immediately knocks one down. 72-39. Second one up and good for Tobin, who's now got 8. I'll tell you, 8 points for Shelton Tobin, but that doesn't tell the story by a long shot. He has been all over the floor. Rebounding defensively. A couple of good dimes in there as well, and that's what Shelton Tobin does. 73-39. The lead swells to 34. That's largest of the night for Ventura. Fain off to Pearson, who thought about a 3. Working on Butler. Starts to back down into the lane, fans it out. Fain drives the lane. Clean block, but Nuloe can't keep a hold on it. Now the shot clock was down to 3. So what's the call here? Because there's no foul. So they're going to have to figure out where we are on the shot clock, because the shot clock ran out. And they'll huddle up and see what happens here. It should be about 2 seconds, maybe at the most. They're going to put, it's going to be 1. So 1 second on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something up quickly. Bates looking to bring it in. Sinclair, baseline jumper, no good. Williams high up for the board. Has that one knocked free on the near side. It's going to go back to Santa Barbara. Let's watch here as Williams, hard to say, trying to save that one off of Bates. But can't do it. It goes back to Santa Barbara. They'll bring it in. Pearson off to Bates. Midway through the second half, Ventura on top. Bates stops and pops from 8 feet, offensive foul. I believe it's on Whitting setting the screen. Second foul. 73-39. Santa Barbara already in the penalty in this second half. They've got 18 fouls. Williams, a little hesitation, and they're going to call him for a carry and another turnover. It's been such a clean effort from the Pirates so far in all phases of the game. Had a couple of turnovers here in this second half. Meanwhile, Cordell Gordon, I should say, checks back into the game along with Jelani Bell. So it's Bell and Gordon, Butler, Nuloe, and Cadlick on the floor for the Pirates. Bates over the line. Guarded closely by Jelani Bell, now picked up in the switch by Gordon. Now it's Butler. That pass intercepted by Bell. Pirates want to run, leaves it for Butler. Left-handed layup is good. 75-39, the defense leads to offense once again. The steal by Bell, and he finds Butler. Bates tiptoeing the baseline and turns it over. I'm not sure exactly what the call was, if he stepped on the line or another turnover, but either way, it's going back to Ventura, 75-39. I'll take you back here, coming right at you. Launch here with the feed from Bell, finds Butler. The Pirates been devastating in transition. 75-39. Cadlick step back three, rimming no. Gordon tries to keep it alive and does. Nuloe recovers, so it's a fresh shot clock for the Pirates, who lead at 75-39. Boy, Cadlick pretty good on that shot too. That was off every part of the rim, but doesn't get the roll. Nuloe. Double team comes from Whitting, scoops it up with the left hand, missed everything. Rebound off to Sinclair. Meanwhile, a whistle as that ball going to be turned over back to the Pirates, as we'll have another substitution as Grossi will come back in for Santa Barbara along with Reed. So on the floor now for Santa Barbara, it's Fain, Pearson, Sinclair, Grossi, and Lee. Bell around a high screen into the lane, and he traveled. Well, he tried for the Euro step, but instead gets to travel. 75-39, 8:33 remaining in the game. The Pirates have been in control from the outset. Lee checked by Bell, off to Fain. Lee working on Gordon, spins into the lane, tries to drop the pass down low. Pearson's reverse is too strong, and Gordon snatches down the board for the Pirates. Cadlick in transition, drops it for Nuloe. Nuloe faces up on Sinclair, working down low, spins back to his right, can't get the roll. Knocked out of bounds, going back to Santa Barbara. Not a bad look from Michael Nuloe. Michael Nuloe only averages 1.4 points per game, so not a lot of offensive opportunity for Michael Nuloe. As we've got a timeout on the floor. And we'll keep it here. And again, taking a look at some of the work from the Pirates here in this second half, and go back to foul called there, and Butler getting himself to the line. It's been a good run from Darius Butler off the bench, not getting a lot of opportunity, and again in transition. And again, the Pirates putting so much pressure on the Vaqueros with the defense, and that has led to offense in this one throughout. Trouble for the Vaqueros with the shot clock down to 14. And looked like Fain looking for a call, but not going to get one. And the Pirates now with numbers back the other way. Gordon and one. Cordell Gordon getting into the act. Well, again, this started with stifling defense. as Cadlick comes out with the board, and then the trailer, Gordon and Pearson there, but contact with the body, and well, the free throw no good. So the Pirates will settle for the 2 from Gordon, 77-39. Sinclair with the runner, and it's good. So Sinclair finally breaks the Pirate run. 77-41, little hesitation from Bell, pulls up and gets the roll. Jelani Bell, he's got 4, 79-41. Pirates pouring it on. Looking to move their record to 17-2 on the season. Bell was huge on Wednesday. 12 points all in the second half in the 2-point win against Cuesta. They needed every one of them. Sinclair drives the lane. Runner won't go. Rebound pulled down by Nuloe. Cadlick wasn't expecting it, but does recover. Meanwhile, Pearson gets in there. He's got the steal, and Cadlick going to pick up the foul at midcourt. That's good anticipation by John Pearson. As Cadlick had a little trouble, looked like he was going to recover, but Pearson able to get in there and dig it out for the steal, and ultimately Cadlick picks up the foul. That's his first. Just the 4th on Ventura as a team, 79-41. And meanwhile, Sinclair along with Fain will check out. Sears will bring it in as he has come on for Santa Barbara. Both coaches going deep into the bench in this one. Back outside, Pearson starts a drive on Nuloe, spins back to his right, hook shot short. Bell keeps it alive. Shot blocked by Geisendorfer. Well, that was a great job. Pouvet had the rebound, and Nuloe gonna have a 3-point opportunity. It was Kadeem Pouvet who came down with that offensive rebound, but Geisendorfer right there for the rejection. And Nuloe on the other end, can't get the free throw to go. Geisendorfer keeps it alive, can't get that to go. So a couple of chances, but Pirates settle for 2, and I'll correct the scoreboard very quickly, and it's 81-41. Meanwhile, whistle and a foul called. 5:57 remaining in the game. Bell with his first foul. Sears will bring it in, baseline left. 5-second call. So Santa Barbara going to turn it over. Pirates will get it back. They have nearly doubled up Santa Barbara here tonight. It's been an impressive performance from the outset from the Pirates. Pick and roll, Gordon trying to split the double team, keeps it alive, and now a late whistle comes in. I believe Gordon stepped on the baseline. It was pretty good ball control from Cordell Gordon. Looked like he might have traveled, but was able to step through the double team, nearly kept that one going, but he steps on the baseline, so another turnover. Nato playing with 4 fouls and working against the pressure of Bell. Marion Sears, checked by Cadlick. A long run for Max Cadlick. Sears on the drive, goes high off the glass, no good. Rebound off to Gordon. Bell into the front court, in on Nato, tries the crossover, nearly lost his footing, but able to lay it up and in, and Nato doesn't want to pick up that 5th foul. And I think that that's just good recognition by Jelani Bell. Goes right at him. And even with Bell losing his footing, Nato really didn't want to get too close and risk picking up that 5th foul. Meanwhile, Reed fakes, but can't get the layup to go, in and out. And the Pirates get it back. It's been that kind of night for Santa Barbara. That was a great move by Reed. Found himself all alone. Oh, Bell dribbles it off his foot but recovers. Shot clock at 16. Jelani Bell, still got time, down to 10 on the shot clock. Splits the double team into the lane, scoops and scores. Oh, Jelani Bell, 4 straight, and he's got 8 in the game. 85-41. I want to thank our team here tonight. Our cameraman, Andrew Steven, Izzy Placencia. Special thanks to Emery Johnson, who helped produce this broadcast. Of course, SoCalCollegeSports.com executive producer Mike Cepeda. Nato, step back 3, and he hits. Well, that goes back to shot we saw very early on from Will Nato, and he's got some range. Shoots 30% from three-point range, but he looks a little more comfortable from about 25 feet, based on what we could see. Geisendorfer with the double pump and scores. 87-44. Down to 3:27. Special thanks to Rob Hester and Jimmy Garcia, I should say Jimmy Walker, excuse me, here at Ventura College. Of course, helping to bring you this coverage here on the VC Sports Network. So special thanks to Rob and Jimmy. Thanks to Devin Engelbrett, who took some time to talk to us this week. Really appreciate that, getting his insights on the matchup and on his young team here at Santa Barbara City College. Coach Engelbrett in his first season here at Santa Barbara. Bell got a piece, now going to leak out. It's a foot race. Bell and Reed tries to leave the pass. Nato, good anticipation, trying to save it to Pouye but can't. And it'll go back to Ventura. Well, I'll tell you, this has been a really dominating performance by the Pirates here tonight from the outset, and they have deserved every bit of accolades that we can put on them for this performance, but not once tonight have the Vaqueros given up or stop putting forth the effort. They have played hard from the outset and continue to do so throughout in this one. Runner from Nuloe, and he scores. So it has not been a particularly good night for Santa Barbara out here tonight, but they battled the entire way. Sears goes to the left hand and scores.
Passed by
Demarion Sears, as we wind down to 2 minutes to go. Kicked outside, Cadillac puts it on the deck, into the lane, turnaround shot, rimming no, and the rebound pulled down by Grossi. Nato jets into the front court, but the Pirates are back. Sears picked up by Butler. Butler had a good run earlier in this one as well. Turnaround shot from Reed, around and out. Geisendorfer picks off the rebound. Butler, Sears with the steal. He'll go in alone, lay it up and in. Demarion Sears with the strong defense. And that leads to the breakaway, but it's all Pirates here tonight. Nuloe fans it out. Geisendorfer will dial up the 3, rims high, no good. Nuloe on the offensive glass. Put back is up and good. (91-48), under a minute to go. Again, a reminder, we will return with doubleheader coverage of Pirate basketball next Saturday night. Foul on Geisendorfer will send Sears to the line. Second on Geisendorfer. And Sears will head to the line.
Into the game for Santa Barbara, number 42, Luke Sinclair.
Luke Sinclair will return. Under a minute to go. And again, we remind you that our next broadcast on the VC Sports Network next Saturday night when Ventura takes on LA Pierce. We'll have doubleheader coverage, we hope, in that one. Uncertain times as always. Geisendorfer fouled with 30.8 to go. Well, no. Instead, that one's going to be out of bounds, and it'll go back to Santa Barbara. Less than a second difference as Reed leans over the dribble. Right by Gordon and gets that one to go. Trevor Reed with the drive, 91-51. The Pirates can play this one out, and they will move now to 5-0 in conference play. And 17-2 overall, 5 straight wins after a couple of losses. And the Pirates continue to roll here in 2022 atop the Western State Conference. That'll wrap up our coverage here from Ventura. The Pirate men with a 91-51 win over Santa Barbara here on the VC Sports Network. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. We'll see you next Saturday night.
With 6 points, Walker Grossi had 2 points, Trevor